You serious?
People on both sides of the abortion issue are making their voices heard. Many took to the streets in the wake of the Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade.
At least 22 states are banning abortions, and more could announce bans in the coming weeks. Some of those states, including South Dakota, only include exemptions to protect the life of the mother.
Some of them protesting this historic decision, while others say it was the right move.
I don't think the government should be telling people what to do as far as their family planning.
I don't believe in abortions. I feel like you should be responsible with your own body.
I think it should have been overturned years ago.
By the nation's longest-serving justice raises concerns the high court could also revisit other key cases. Justice Clarence Thomas suggested the court could re-examine decisions on access to contraception, same-sex relationships, and same-sex marriage, saying the court had a duty to correct the precedents. However, the majority opinion clearly said yesterday's ruling only applied to abortion access. Yet, a constitutional law expert tells us the abortion
I want to thank you for the historic victory for life in the Supreme Court yesterday. Our victories for life.
Living a lie, finding out the truth is traumatic. Finding out now recently that within 30 years, white people will be in the numerical minority in this country is going to be traumatic. White people are scared to death right now, particularly white males. They're scared to death that they are going to lose their power in the future. And they are.
Hey man, Roe v. Wade, what happened? How you feel about that? They overturned it.
I feel like the motherfuckers better. They better get used to, there's going to be a lot of laws that get overturned if they start with this one. Unfortunately for the women, that's like making a dude get a vasectomy. You know what I'm saying? That's like making a dude get a vasectomy.
In a way.
If you think about it, if they made a law, said, all right, you got 2 kids, you go get a vasectomy. I mean, it's kind of like the opposite. It's kind of like the opposite. But I don't think nobody should tell you what to do. I do think they should be like, yo, you can't go get the motherfucker. All right, if you how many weeks you got for pregnancy? 33, 34 weeks? 36 weeks, I think.
Nah. No.
We're talking about
a full term pregnancy.
Full term pregnancy.
Okay. It all depends.
26.
It all depends on the situation. Early term abortions happen within like the first few weeks.
Weeks.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, you may have to go and do a late term abortion. That's only if there's complications with the mother or the child.
Right.
Especially the mother. If they feel like the mother may die from giving birth, then they're either going to say, hey, what can we do? Now, if there's like if the infant is deforming, let's say some elements, I'll say.
Right. They know that the baby's going to be have mental issues.
Or just
issues Down syndrome, anything like that.
They can be like, hey, what do you want to do? And again, this is this is not before the birth. This is like,
he's still a little.
Yeah, you still have more time.
Right.
They may consider that. But those cases don't happen as often as people think. People are manipulated by, I hate to say it, religious people. Religious people are the ones that's putting this shit putting it forward because they want people to live up to what they believe in. Now, you said something that I found interesting. That is actually causing or forcing men to give vasectomies.
Oh, not to say, I said it's like it.
No, it actually what it is. Because that's not what they're trying to do, but that's what's going to happen in the back end without them realizing it. When you say women are not allowed to have abortions, number one, the reason they made this thing, they overturned Roe v. Wade, is because the white population is declining.
Right.
That's number one.
Number one.
Number two, they're trying to say that people are just having sex irresponsibly and not taking care of themselves, quote unquote, lack of a better word. That's why I say
that's been happening, right?
Yes, but it's a lot more now. Granted, the people that's running our government are senior citizens. How they see things happening now and back then are two different things.
Right.
They don't really recollect or recollect what they did in their youth. They're just worrying about now and how this generation is. It's the here and now moment for them. So you see a lot of people. We talked about Amber Rose, how she got the what was it, the whole shit?
Yeah.
Get your hoe on.
Get your hoe on.
to them it's disturbing because they figure like if we don't stop them, they won't stop themselves. Not realizing when they were young, they did a lot of goofy shit too. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, when it comes to the religious part, this is why I always have an affinity with debating with religious people. I find it amusing. People that worship God end up having a God complex. Meaning, you worship something so much that you think you are that. You want to control other people because there's no physical being to control them, you, or it. So you take upon yourself to be like, you know what? I'm going to do what's best for society. Who the fuck gave you that title?
Right. The God complex.
Yeah.
Now, with the whole women now not having rights to get an abortion, but basically saying state rights have the right to choose or ban abortions. We live in a society where majority of the country is Christian or Catholic, which means they don't celebrate or acknowledge abortion. Granted, we had this conversation before. Abortion is actually in the Bible.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, women, I know a lot of women right now are going to seem like they're upset and they're losing to a degree. What they did for you guys, they made you weaponize. How can I put this? I'm sorry. They weaponize child support to the extreme now.
Yeah. Now you fucked.
Thank you. Now, if you get a woman pregnant,
yeah,
and she is forced to keep the child,
yeah,
at any expense as a man, you are a servant to that girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because at any moment she could be like, you know what, I want out, and the courts are not going to argue that because the court system, like with the justice system,
is made for the woman and not the man.
That too, and it's made to make money.
Right.
They make money off men going to prison.
Right. Not motherfuckers not going to prison. Yeah. Just think about it. If 50% of crime just stopped, you know how much money the government will lose?
That's why that's why they offer.
Yeah, this be like, oh, you didn't pay your taxes. What the fuck? Y'all take them out of my check. What do you mean?
You know what happened?
They do that shit.
You know what would happen? A fucking running a red light would be $400.
Oh yeah.
Jaywalking would be
bullshit. It would go up.
Exactly.
But they do that now without you guys realizing it. Police stations have quotas. During every holiday, you'll see cops everywhere.
Yep. Every holiday and every election around election time.
Juvenile said that shit on Tuesday and Thursdays, but a wife for the streets.
Yeah.
So again, they create crime. Period. They create crime.
Yeah.
Now, back to this whole thing with the abortion thing. To the men. When this was rumored before it actually became a ruling, because some shit leaked out that they had like plans on overturning Roe v. Wade. You know what the trending topic was for after that? Male vasectomy. Because most men that have common sense are like, yo, if you put all this pressure and power on women to not be able to get abortion, I will be a slave to the female. I would rather cut my balls off than do that. Because at that point, I don't have no freedom.
Right.
You think you're doing yourself, oh, I'm going to control the women. Cool. But you're not realizing the men suffer as well.
Right.
Well,
because now if you get abortions are not as common as people think they are. A lot of propaganda went into it. Now, do some women use it to gain money throughout the government and through their men? Yes. But that's not the general population. We're so focused on a small population that we're just not even paying attention to the larger scope. Let's talk about the whole hot girl summer shit. We always talk about how girls are thighs, this and the third. True. But not every female is like that.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you guys go on Instagram and see, let's say, you know how you go on Instagram, you see a bunch of guys saying, oh, these women ain't shit, they ain't shit, they ain't shit.
Right.
Now you see the female saying, oh, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. The people that you choose to be with ain't shit. Don't mean everyone ain't shit.
Right. Facts.
Right. Yeah, nigga, you chose that ain't shit nigga.
That's it.
Right.
So again, I want to talk about this because even on Instagram, the people that do follow us, and I know I'm not trying to just like cause any conflict between you guys supporting us, but I just want to put out there, not every life matter. And I'm going to be the first one to say, no, hear me out. Hear me out.
All right.
Hey, this is light work right here. I heard some real hardcore shit last week. Go ahead.
Hear me out.
Last Wednesday, real hardcore shit. Go ahead. Let him finish.
Hear me out.
That's light work.
It just started off like way.
No, because we always try to, like, not just saying people here, but people around the world. They try to be like so positive, like, oh, every life matter, earth matter, cars matter, black lives matter. Like everything should have a purpose and should be here to exist. No, we are born to die. Technically, we're not supposed to be here. It's a lottery ticket that your birth even happened. When your dad busted his nut out of you in a million fucking sperm cells, you just happened to make it.
Right. We was the good swimmers.
You just happened to make it. You was the finalist.
We was the finalists out of a million motherfucking sperm.
So what happened to the rest of them? Do they matter?
No, they down the drain. They in the napkin.
Down the toilet.
Down the toilet.
You said in the napkin. You nasty.
No.
I mean, you real.
That shit.
I got it.
You can say a napkin or a hot rag.
That nigga in a hot towel.
So we're not going to sit there and say, oh, every life mattered. Not really. Cause I can say this. Well, people say, a child life is should be protected. Cool. Then what? Because that child is only a child for a short period of time. I live in Tampa now. I'm from New York. I've seen nothing through my entire existence from wherever I located to, traveled to, wherever. Homeless people. Right. Not homeless kid. Homeless men and women.
Yeah. And
no one gives a shit about
you. Sure don't. And you know what's so crazy about you bring that up? I've seen more homeless people in the last maybe 5 years than my whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's because it used to be places, and I'm sure there still are, that homeless people can go, get some food, get some shelter, as long as you in there by a certain time.
They're knocking those down.
You sleep.
They're knocking those down. They're knocking those down. Because a lot of I agree, they should have more of those. And they studies saying that if you have places where homeless people can go and do what they have to do, in most cases, as long as they have food, water, and shelter, they can get themselves into a better place and find a job and get themselves out of that.
Right.
Now, you're going to have some. I know people say, well, it's not all. Yes, you're going to have a certain percentage of people who are, let's say, mentally disabled, that just born that way. They're going to seek mental help. Or people who are addicts, whatever. Yeah. Yes, they also going to see some help. But not all the homeless people that we see out here are druggies and everything else. Right. They just down on their luck.
They're down on their luck. You know what I'm saying? They probably, the wife left for them. They lost the house. They lost the car. They lost everything. They got fired.
And after a while, that shit weighs on you.
That weighs on your fucking soul, bro. That shit, I'm telling you, dog, that shit could happen, bro. You lose, you know what I'm saying? You lose your sanity. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you on the side with us. My dignity, I'll push a broom before I hold a sign up.
Yeah. But you don't know that until you get to that point. Hypothetically speaking. Well, I won't say that's the shooting that happened with the kids that recently happened in Texas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. A kid passed away. Condolences. The mother died right after the husband died from a heart attack. Just because the pain of him losing his child and his wife caused him to die.
I've seen that
broken heart.
So again, we don't know what may happen in our life. Because again, a person may say, I'm prideful too. I probably won't ever see myself on the streets. However, when I see a person on the street, I don't look down on them because that can be me.
Yes, of course.
Like, that can't be me. Like I can never say that won't be me. No, I haven't reached that level yet, and I hope I don't reach that level. Because if I don't reach that level, if I reach to the point where I don't care about myself, that means I don't care about you niggas. Which means I will fucking rob and shoot everybody.
Right.
That means if y'all don't care, again, it's going to sound crazy when I say this. Most people nowadays only care about money. They really don't care about human beings itself.
I agree.
With that being said, if you only care about an item, then you don't really know what's going on around you.
Yeah, right. Little shitty people.
Which means you may look at a person that's down and out and be like, yo, he a bum ass nigga. This not there. They always say that shit in hip hop. Oh, you bum ass niggas, broke ass niggas. Cool. What happens when that bum ass broke ass nigga gets tired of you saying the same shit over and over again? I'm gonna make you a bum ass broke ass nigga.
Right.
I'm gonna rob you, or I'm gonna take something that you really love.
Right.
We seen the Batman movie, right?
Yeah.
Two-Face had, hey, Gordon, you want to choose your wife or your kids?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get to that point in life, you're fucked.
Yeah.
He's like,
you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Like a man's telling you destroyed my life.
So now,
remember, because he was
you can pick one.
Because he was tied up. It was him and Batman. He was like, no, don't save me, save her.
And he said, nah, because when he was when he was Harvey Dent, he
Harvey
told me,
Dent.
yo, he tried to do the best he can.
Yes.
And he was like, yo, I know Commissioner Gordon, people in your office, your police department are crooked.
Yeah.
Let me know. He didn't want to tell him. And all that shit came back on Harvey Dent to the point that he lost his girlfriend, loved his life. He got fucking Two-Face. He got burnt and all that shit.
Yeah.
He went fucking crazy.
He went crazy. And
Now,
that-
you niggas didn't care about me.
Right.
Oh, cool. I'm going to hunt you down and make you choose like how I had to choose. What's more important to you? Your wife or your kids? You decide.
Yep, flip the coin, my nigga.
Yeah.
If you can't decide, you're going to flip this coin.
And I'm going to decide for you.
I'm going to decide for you.
There's a lot of people like that in this world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot. So when and you said that shit before, I said something at the JO that kind of caught you and Wolfman off guard. I was talking to CJ, and CJ, I want to tell his whole
That's
story.
what I was saying.
He was talking about how he was living through a bad experience with his pops. And CJ, I'm not trying to put your shit out there, but it is what it is. I hope this lesson reach out to other people so they can understand what's really going on behind closed doors.
Watch this shit.
He was telling me a story how his dad was very abusive towards him as a child. Like he would always put hands on him, not just for disciplinary action, just to put hands on him, like punch him in his face, chest, shit like that. And I said, "You live with him, right?" He said, "Yeah." I'm like, "How old are you?" He's like in his 20s. Why you didn't kill him yet?
Nah, that ain't what you said,
I
nigga.
said, "Okay." I said, "Why? Okay,
Like,
kill him." I
yeah,
said, "Okay,
that's
kill
what
him."
he said. Okay, kill him, and that's what shop. It's like, whoa, you can't get that kind of advice.
I'm not giving it. No. I'm not. No. I'm not giving him advice. I'm just saying, kill him.
Kill him.
Because if it dwells on you that much, and you still there,
Get him out of there.
leave or make him leave.
Yeah.
CJ will, this person will always say, "Yo, my dad this, my dad this, my dad this, my dad this." Obviously, he still loves his father. He honors his father, so he's gonna put up with the bullshit. But after a while, as you grow up, when does the child look at his parent like, "Yo, I honor you. How come you don't honor me?"
Yeah. Once you out and you're on your own, yeah.
So now, if I stay with if I live with my parent just to get my stuff into a better situation, which you should be able to do as a son or a daughter, the parent's gonna hold that against you. He's gonna try to put hands on you. Now the son is gonna get resentment.
Right.
Now he's gonna be like, "Oh, you think I'm just gonna be here and take your shit?" If this person was to kill his father, I would not be sad. I would not be mad. I'd be like, it made perfect sense. Because you made this person have this type of feelings for you. Put it right back to Roe v. Wade. There's going to be a lot more dead babies now.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of babies in the dumpster.
Damn. I ain't think of that.
Back alley abortions.
Yeah.
Self-abortions.
Dropped off in front of the fire station type shit.
Yeah, a lot of, no one's going to adopt. Because it's too many babies to adopt now.
Right.
But now what's going to happen is, like, I remember this video. I forgot where, If These Walls Can Talk. Was that a show?
Mm-hmm.
That was a show, right?
Yeah.
Was there one episode when she tried to give herself an abortion with the coat hanger?
Yep.
Thank you. That's going to happen again. And this is all for the men. Men that's out here celebrating the shit like, oh, we end hot girl summer, this and the third. No. You're worrying about the wrong cause. Let these thoughts be thoughts. But not all women are thoughts.
Right.
We have adjectives. We use words. She's a woman. What kind of woman? Wholesome.
Yeah.
Wifey. Loving.
Right.
Catering.
Yeah.
Like a friend. Like, no, but these women over here, they're hoes, sluts, prostitutes. Like we have adjectives for a reason. Don't clump everyone together. That's like saying, hey, black people, they commit crimes. Whoa, pimp. That's not true.
Right.
I know a lot of people that don't commit crimes.
Right.
But because we're black, because a few people commit crimes, let's group them all together.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's I don't know. That shit was just weighing heavy on me. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm watching people celebrate this shit, especially men. That's the shit. I'm like, yo, you niggas are gay.
I'm telling you.
Like, y'all. Oh yeah.
They don't know what the fuck they doing. And obviously, they're just going in with a blind eye. You know, they don't even know what the fuck they're clapping about or what they're.
Yeah,
they have no idea.
That would be the.
They just like they floating. They're going with the flow or whatever because of their girl or whoever.
I don't think people really think out totally when they make these kind of decisions. Or they don't make them on a mass scale. They be like, it might be something personal. Because I would like to say a lot of people in Congress or a lot of people in the Senate, a lot of their moves are personal moves because at some time at some point in time, they make something off of it. It's not like they're thinking the long term or the problem or the effect.
These ain't personal. They getting paid to see.
No, but
shit.
that's what I say. I mean, that's what I mean by when they get paid to make these decisions. I think a lot of those decisions that they make are personal because they're personally getting paid. They're not thinking the problem out.
Right.
They're not thinking like, all right, cool. We overturn Roe versus Wade.
Right.
We overturn Roe versus Wade. What's the worst that could happen? You're not even thinking about what's the worst that could happen. I was like, all right, why are you overturning Roe versus Wade? Because we gotta stop. It's like that shit that lady said about Trump.
Oh, she said he saved the
white
lives. He saved white lives.
It said what you did for white life.
Overturning Roe v. Wade just saved white lives.
Yeah, that's what she said. I said,
so that's why they do. That's why they overturn it because again, the white population is dwindling.
It's dwindling. Everybody's mixed.
Now, look at old boy though, the fucking Uncle Ruckus of the Supreme Court, Clarence.
The Illest Critics on the Raw 808 Underground Radio.